Video game, flash fiction. This is a timed writing game where I will select one of these Atari 2600 games, slot it in the console, play the game, and write a intellectual property-free flash fiction story within 90 minutes, rated at the end, to someday have it be part of either a collection of flash fiction stories, like video game flash fiction work, or it may become part of a novella, much like Homebrew Revolution, inspired by video game flash fiction. On sale, places on the Western Wide Web. Let's see if I can get that picture out there. I know time's not ticking yet, but it is right now. I'm going to click this clock so I can see the time. And I'm going to take this dice right here so we can make it random and interesting which game gets selected. I don't want to take that dice. I want to take this dice because it's a four-sided dice and I have 4 columns and 4 rows. We're going to start with the column roll from 1 to 4. Four-sided dice, 3. We have column 3. Now rows top to bottom 1 to 4. Here's the four-sided dice, 2. For today's video game flash fiction story, we are going to be inspired by Atlantis. Here is the cover cartridge art. See if I can not have the glare too much. Hold it still. Well, you're Atlantis and you're firing stuff, so I suppose Atlantis may need a defense. Let's see if we can defend Atlantis. That's not a good sound. That's never a good sound. Uh-oh. Let's see here. A little shaky. I don't want to be too rough with this thing. Oh gosh. Let's see. Maybe. It is a new digital form of the 2600. I do have analog versions of it. This one streams just a little bit better. The games are original cartridges. So they're a little bit unpredictable at times, whether they're going to work, whether they're going to slot in. Let's see. Do we have we have a game? Right on. Do we have sound for that game? I hope there's sound going on. Whoa there. Looks like we're underwater. iMagic. Okay, well, 1982. Let me find my voice a little bit here. I'm going to grab some water. Well, this must be the legendary underwater Atlantis, but it looks to me like it's not that deep. Like, I would imagine Atlantis be further under the ocean, not even exposed. But I suppose if you're going to launch missiles to defend yourself from space jets, let's see what happens. You know what I need to do? I forgot. I don't, sometimes I have this handle already plugged in. Sometimes I don't. It's assuming it needs the joystick and not the roller pad, but we're gonna see. Whoa, what the fudge, man? This ain't cool. Maybe okay, so there we go. How does this... Okay, so up. If I press up and fire, it's the middle. Press over and fire. How do I... Oh, I gotta press toward the gun I want. Fire! You suck. Man, what the fudge, dudes? This sucks. Like, the fire rate of these cannons, the armory needs to improve this stuff. Because I don't think they're doing an adequate job of protecting the city. It's almost better just to shoot with one, because the minute I begin to try to think and pivot, man, I have to like jam the joystick for even some response. Man, now it's just speeding up. Like it, you know. I gotta be honest. Someone was inspired by Star Wars, maybe. At least one of them looks like the side of an X-wing. Ah, that's just not cool, man. I somehow got a thing back. I think once I lose that generator thing, I'm dead. So we got a bunch of planes. You're Atlantis. You're the thing under the sea. The legendary city. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write a file, and I'm gonna play this again. I gotta let my hands rest, cause I gotta find the mojo on how to do it. Atlantis. I mean, we're all under attack. Maybe we're the attackers. We've got to destroy Atlantis. I guess you control the action. Right, so technically I am the protagonist and I have to be shooting. Excuse me about that. A little touch of the allergies. It happens. But enough about this body, let's get back into this game. I'm getting destroyed. Like, it's... Oh, I escaped. Someone escaped Atlantis. Okay, so... Like, I'm trying to... And I don't find it fair. That first thing, like, I guess when that beam one starts, you got to be kind of ready. And I always feel it comes from the same direction. I always feel it comes at least first from this way. So I should be ready. And I'm waiting, I'm waiting. And then, like, then, what the fudge, man? My thumb is sore. And there's no way I'm just hitting the button once. I got to, like, rapid fire this stuff because it's just not good enough. I think the angle guns are a little bit better. They have a greater chance of hitting it in some ways, unless they start going really fast. Yeah, now my thumb is sore. So now I just flip it upside down and it shoots the way that it... See, this is how I would have done it. Oh, fudge you, man. Come on. Like, you just can't throw down two beam jets right in a row when I've been shooting on this side the whole time. The first one did come from this side. I think it's come from this side most of the games that I've played. And, like, this is just not... it's, like... It's inevitable Atlantis is gonna fall. Like, why wouldn't it? This is just a heavily... I mean, you get points for shooting the stuff in the sky, but what's to say that, like... everybody else in the sky is bad just because there's one plane that comes off and beams you and blows your stuff up. All the other ones are just flying by. They're minding their own business. Doesn't necessarily make them the enemy just because you get points. I suppose you get points. If you get points, then they must be some sort of vengeful thing. Like, I'm shooting... Yeah, so if I shoot them and I get points, then they're the enemy. I wouldn't get points for killing innocents. Well, I mean, maybe you are killing innocent people, and that's why they send the beam along. Maybe you are the protagonist, but your protagonist is for dim, dark, dystopian. Gee, let's go there. Let's try not to. We can make it a little bit of a comedy. I mean, this is a very shallow Atlantis, though, if you look at it. I get it. I'm not trying to hate on it. And maybe it's the perspective, because if you think about it, that's a pretty deep city. So if we're going to say that there's skyscrapers in Atlantis, and that dome represents a typical Atlantis city, and there's massive skyscrapers there, then there's at least probably... It's like 4 skyscrapers deep, but I've put Atlantis deeper. And maybe this is just... Well, I was thinking like global warming, and it was once called Atlanta. Instead of fixing the problem, they just put a dome over Atlanta and called it Atlantis. I don't know how water got there. I don't. It just did. It was maybe the Great Flood again. Not caused by man, but caused by some sky deity that pulls your soul out of your chest when you die. I'm going dark again. Let's think a little bit. What's the beamer? So if I just do this, like the only thing that kills me is the one airplane that can shoot a beam out of space. All these other ones, sure, point value. Like that, dude, what's up, man? That's not cool. And you're even moving faster. Atlantis. Why would you be bombing Atlantis? Like I'm gonna try it. My thumb's rested, so I can get back to this. I didn't write any words. I'm a little disappointed. Okay, so now I got to get back to the fact that I want to go off this direction. I want to shoot this direction. Come on, analog button. Come on. Come on, thumb. Like, I'm not going to stop shooting. I'm just going to shoot until I can kill that first beamer. I'd love to be able to get... Oh, come on. And then it goes from the other side. That's just not even cool. Come on, Atlantis. How are you going to defend yourself? And what do you... Wait, they didn't get anything, though. I think they didn't... Did they? Oh, well, there it goes. Someone got that. Was that me? How'd that just blow up? What blew it up? Was there some sort of bomb that I missed? Was I imagining something, which is completely possible? Oh, I get it back after a certain round, so it grows back. Oh, I didn't realize that. All right, let's see it. This is like the game. Like I'm too afraid to go on the other side because I'm going to do stuff like that, and then I'm going to have some beamer come across and just strafe. No, strafe's a bad word to use. It's not a bad word, it's just a misused one. I got some points though. I'm going to let Atlantis fall. Atlantis was the destiny of Atlantis. The destiny or the faith? The destiny. Destiny seems like destiny and fate. The fate. I feel like fate is less. Destiny feels to me some prescribed world where you're lacking the inability to not follow through with some preordained path. Fate, you're just wound up there for reasons that pulled you in. At least that's why I don't want to use destiny. So the fate of Atlantis. What's about the fate of Atlantis? Atlantis. Submerged, broke apart, floated, died. I just gotta say the fact that they didn't want to put it too far into water. But why are they attacking? Like, what's up? I got everyone. I could put Atlantis, and then I want to make this about a character, don't I? Somehow, I got to include some character that's interacting to be able to let the reader connect to this. And I got an hour and 16 minutes left. I'll probably be playing this game again here in a moment once I try to figure out what exactly is happening in Atlantis. I can make it humorous. I can pull up current politics, but then that would make this dystopian. I mean, you're blowing stuff up, so making it some utopia is a twisted utopia. Once you start firing guns and call it this is what happiness is, you're in a twisted world. And that wouldn't survive that long. Atlantis, but why are they getting, what do they, I mean, the air people and the sea people, that's it, the water people. That's Atlantis. I don't have to include modern history. I don't have to include anything. I can include Atlantis. Use what people know of Atlantis. I mean, I think most people who've heard of and see the word Atlantis understands what it means, as far as like the city of Atlantis under the sea, under the ocean, in the water. It's been in science fiction and fantasy in different ways. Atlantis, as opposed to the city in the sky. Oh, man. Yeah. This is what allergy medication does. It makes me yawn even more. I think Atlantis is. Should I try to connect with? I don't want to do a president. That's so jaded. Not jaded. Well, it is jaded because I read about politics a lot. So I guess in that way it is. But I don't want a president, or some sort of significant leader as the way to connect a person with the whole entire world. Like a council person. Maybe it's the mayor. Atlantis is mayor of Dome City. New Atlantis. Like, why would it? Like, why would it? Atlantis is mayor of Dome City, New Atlantis. Was doomed to fail. Atlantis' offensive. I should probably put some capitalization on Dome City, because it's literally called Dome City. The Atlantis mayor of Dome City knew Atlantis' offensive Atlantis' mayor of Dome City knew Atlantis' offensive war. We'll just call it war. War against there's the sky people against the water people. That's the war. Let me defend Atlantis. Like I can't think of any. I'll just call it Cloud City. I just don't know any like historically not even a trope. I mean, Atlantis is more of a commonly used subject matter, commonly used object, commonly used city. I don't know. I'm just firing the button right now. making sure I can survive the beamer that's about to come. Something just happened. I blew up a big thing that blew up the sky. That's good. I blew up a small thing, and I think that's what made the flash and blew up the sky. I was thinking with my own mind, I think it's just going to be Cloud City, or Cloud Town, or Cloud World, or Cloud something. I think it's a funny little name. My thumb needs a rest. I mean, you'd have to really have a lot of ammunition. This is pretty intensive, especially if you don't know what and when this, beamer comes and blows stuff away. With their bottom end laser beam. Boom, that's gone. So Atlantis' mayor of Dome City knew Atlantis' war against the people of Cloud City. I mean, at least the airplanes and jets can go fast other places. Like going underwater and moving is just, you're not able to displace yourself. And sure, there's some sort of natural protection, but their laser beam. Mayor. An hour and 9 minutes left. I got a story. I'm going to play this again here in a moment. So like the mayor of Atlantis City knew the last war against Cloud City only ended in defeat. The top there. The mayor continues, calls the council. What are the other one places look like? Whoa there. That was a little excitement. We got Dome City, we got Bridgetown, and we got the Valley. Mayor of Bridgetown. What's the other mayor? I think somebody's gonna escape. The Valley, the mayor, and the mayor of Valley City, or Bridge City, Valley Town, Valley City. They're all cities. We gotta have a bunch of cities. We gotta get a lot of people in Atlantis right now. And towns are just not gonna cut it. Let's make sure I can see the words so I know what I'm typing. So Valley, it's the Bridgetown, Bridge City, the mayor of Bridge City. The Bridge City. And that was disgusting. Bridge City and what? Let's reset here. There's only Bridge City, Dome City, Valley City. I think it's got like these little generators. That's kind of fun, That's not unfun. The mayor of Bridge City and the mayor of Valley City. The mayor calls. Man, I'm struggling today. Not every day is a happy story day. Some days it just doesn't happen. Well, it'll happen, but it won't make anything worth reading during the future. Atlantis' mayor of Dome City knew Atlantis' war against the people of Cloud City only ended in defeat. The mayor called and the Valley City, the mayor of Valley City, the mayor of Valley City, the mayor of Valley City. We need to relocate. We should not. the sky planes as opposed to the water planes. I don't think they'll. We'll just call them airplanes. That's what people call them. The airplanes. This is struggling. Let's play it again. Let's look like Ed Emberley. Like Ed Emberley was someone who wrote books about how to draw with simple shapes, and it was just how to draw a book, how to draw a world, how to make a world. I think it was in the Make a World one. It had how to draw a jet, and that drawing of a jet in that Ed Emberley book reminds me of the drawing of reminds me of the image of one of these ships that has yet to fly across the screen again. Where is it at? Come on. That one just looks like a dart twirling through the sky. Oh, that one right there. That ship right there looks like an Ed Emberley jet, but Ed Emberley jet does not have the fin on the bottom. How to Make a World. It's a great book. I still have a hard copy of it. I still get inspired by just looking at the creativity of it. Or at least the idea of training somebody through basic shapes and how to find the joy in making visual art. Anyway, another book, not this game, and then you fly away. Should not shoot down the airplanes. During what would you do for golf? If you're not golfing and you're in Atlantis during meetings. Monday status report, status meetings. Yeah, I'll leave it right there. It's called Monday status. That's what the meeting's called. It's Monday status. What do you got? This is super lame. It's about. I don't know. What do I feel? How do I feel about this game? I like the one I played last, which was Circus Atari, more than I like this game. This game just makes my thumb sore. And if I wanted to play a game like this, I'd probably play Missile Command. I like Missile Command. There's some strategy of how to shoot and explode something in the air, guided by your actions, is more appealing to me than just pressing back and forth and up to be able to shoot at things that are mostly just flying peacefully through the sky, and for reasons I want to kill them. Why do I want to kill them? Why do I want to shoot at them? We have no need for a war. Why are we even doing this? Our enemy, they are. Who is this Valley Town? Oh, you only say that Valley City. And I can imagine the rebuttal of that will be coming. Soon here. Valley City Mayor. Go quick gender role: 1, 2, female, 3, 4, male, 5, 6, day, 3, male, said mayor. Valley Cities, mayor what? Mayor something? Mayor neighbor Tubin. They are our enemy. We must fight. Valley City. I'm struggling. I'll be honest. I'm struggling to find interest in this story at all. Like I feel like I'm on a track just to do this to get done and see what comes out of this flash fiction, video game flash fiction session. I'm not really feeling inspired. The subject matter, war, is boring as hell to me. I do and write about it way too much in ways that are science fiction or fantasy. Not. I guess this is proof, at least, not to go to war, be anti-war, anti-human nature. We are our enemy, Valley City's Mayor Tubin. We must fight. Valley City doesn't rest. Cloud City. So? Are you jealous of our depth? Yes. Who was that said yes would be mayor of Bridge City? Man. Now I'm getting drowsy. But I can breathe. Here's Delavar Death. Their beam will destroy any city. You sure about that? Said the mayor of Bridgetown. No. Mayor watches. I thought I'd put Dream Drop somebody here at some point. Mayor Tubin. Tubin. Fire. Orders via an intercom. I don't even know where I'm at. Bridge City Mayor Tubin orders via. What the fuck am I writing? I have no idea. My mind's wandering. Now I got a slight cramp in my back. This is great. Maybe I can somehow have that inspiringness. It's not coming out. I mean, I'm bored of writing stories about fucking war. Like, I don't know. You can only kill something so many different ways and tell about so many different military horrors when you realize that. Yeah. I wish I had, well, God, like like all the games that I have right here, are war games. Astral Blast, probably. Frontline, definitely. London Blitz, yeah, that's war. Super Blast, you're killing stuff. But that's track scan probably as well. Sword Fight, the basis of your fighting someone with a sword. War. At least the one with sword fight, I could probably fictionalize something more entertaining if I ever to get to that. I've never played it, so I don't know the mechanics. Could be good, could be bad. But for this, I'm not feeling the time, the words, anything here. It hurts my thumb because I have to press the button so many times. I'm just gonna have the war erupt and it'd be done. That's how much I like the game. Fire it will. Okay, so I should note that they each have a cannon, they each have a generator. The city of Atlantis, no town new against the people. The city of Cloud City only ended to defeat the mayor, called the mayor of Bridge City and Swamp City, saying, "We should not shoot at the planes. We should not shoot our..." Like what? Our city cannons. Okay, so I have some setup, something of why and what they're not going to do. Town, I don't even know what I was writing right here. I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to go forward. I got to move. No, Bridge City Mayor Toppin ordered launch fire. Bridge City Mayor Tubin and Valley City Mayor. Shoot their cannons at the sky and through planes. Planes burst into the sky like fireworks. This is right about now if I was doing anything. If I was writing and not streaming, if I was writing fiction, nonfiction, code, I would be putting my head on the table right now, closing my eyes and letting my mind focus, because right now it's scattered shot. Through a bit of not being inspired at all by this game to write a story, but also the fact that the allergy medication I've taken is now setting in. And I could breathe, but that breath comes with the part of feeling drowsy from it, which is making writing the story even more difficult because it makes me want to do it even less. Keeping my eyes open right now is a bit of a bother. I also didn't get much sleep. How many hours? Just 5, which sucks. But mind wakes because allergies. The body woke because allergies, and the mind just then kept it awake. I didn't think you'd get another... Yeah. Anyway, maybe too much information, but that's my mindset right now. I'm having a really difficult time getting into these words just because of my mental state is not focused. Through lack of sleep and allergy medication and a fucking boring game. I mean, it's cool. I think for the Atari 2600, it is fascinating. I am just tired of shooting at stuff. Like, yeah. This makes me, like, Missile Command at least, I don't know. At least blah, blah, blah. The Missile Command story, when I played Missile Command, it's in this book right here, Video Game Flash Fiction. As you can see, maybe back there, I don't know, I'm not looking at the grammar right now, but Missile Command there is, of course, dystopian. How else could you have Missile Command not be dystopian? Much like Atlantis, you're firing and trying to shoot something so it does not shoot you. And eventually you're gonna die, because the machine will just keep sending these things over and over to kill you. Wow. That's inspiring. I'm feeling jaded. I think the game and the graphics are pretty cool, though. Like, I wanted another Atari Circus. Or Circus Atari, rather. That was fun. That inspired a great story. I don't think I was as fatigued from allergy medication, but I was also more inspired. I still think of that story. I don't remember many of the stories that made me feel the way I'm feeling right now about this one. Uninspired. Planes burst and blow up like fireworks. Dome Town Mayor speaks to the massive city. We're dead. Leave. We're under attack. Please find your way. This is terrible. Please find your way to the exits, to the escape pods. I mean, who knows? One hit from either a laser or I don't know or what are they? It's not bullet. I need bullets so small. Bullet-shaped cannon. Cannon bullet. Either a laser or an explosive or depth charge. They know Bridgetown. We're about escape pods. Run through the streets of Atlantis. There's swim cars. Or school rods. those that don't drive or Ornicon or own a car. Fudge. The mayor talks. Be calm. Be calm. We have time to. We have time to what? We have time to escape. An alarm on the mayor's desk blinked, indicating their cannon. What was it destroyed by? Destroyed by the laser beam. I'm just pushing. I don't want to think too much. I just want to get done with this. Play the game a little bit more. My thumb's about rested. And alarm in the mayor's blink, blah 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 blink on the mayor's desk. An alarm on the mayor's desk blinked, indicating their. Let's put a comma there. I think a comma needs to go there. Indicating their cannon was destroyed by a laser airplane. Laser airplane beaming its laser across the ocean, across beaming its laser This sucks. It's confusing. I'm just writing something. I have 43 minutes left. I'm just gonna try to bring joy here somehow, but there's nothing. Freeing the people. Mayors of Bridge City and Valley City say, didn't hit us. Not me. And their beam didn't hit. Hit our city. Mayors of Bridgetown and Valley City say, not me, and the bomb didn't hit our city. Another beam plane flies over Atlantis and the water above. Burning and blowing up the life support and dome for Valley City. Oh man. I feel like I'll have a hard time reading this. Oh, because it's so poorly written And my focus is wandering greatly. Life support, blowing up the life support in Dome of Valley City. Discs and saucer ships float, then fly through the ocean from Dome City. Wow, Bridge City. What does Bridge City say? Besides, now it's 2 against 20. Planes fill the sky. And Bridge City's cannon shoots rapid missiles at planes planes. Planes blow up. All right, so, and then the beam, and then a plane beam. Burns the edges of Bridgetown, and the town falls. The mayor of Dome City. Put an R right there. Watches the last. I'm just going to be done. Yeah, I don't know. It's a story. I'm just struggling to go back and try to add more depth to this because it's lacking in it as a game. Given the age of the game, it's totally forgivable. Given the amount of processing power, I think it's pretty cool. I love the effects, I love the look, and I love the different sort of mechanics. However, I don't need another story about War of the Day. And that's what this became. For today's video game flash fiction story, inspired by the Atari 2600 game called Atlantis. Atlantis is mayor of Dome City knew Atlantis' war against the people of Cloud City only ended in defeat. The mayor called the mayor of Bridge City and the mayor of Valley City saying, "We shouldn't shoot down the city cannons or the airplanes." I totally messed that up. I said shoot down our tired. It's not an excuse, though. I had enough focus. Let's read this again. It's called Atlantis. Atlantis. Atlantis' mayor of Dome City knew Atlantis' war against the people of Cloud City only ended in defeat. The mayor called the mayor of Bridge City and the mayor of Valley City saying, "We should shoot our..." Shit. Read the story. Don't improvise. Not yet. I mean, at the end, that's when I got to improvise. Because the mayor of the city we're in does not want to shoot the cannons at the planes. I'm trying to make it like they're doing that. And that's take 3. It's called Atlantis. Atlantis. Atlantis is mayor of Dome City. Knew Atlantis' war against the people of Cloud City only ended in defeat. The mayor called the mayor of Bridge City and the mayor of Valley City saying we should not shoot our city cannons at the airplanes during Monday status meetings. That's not our enemy. They are our enemy. Valley City's Mayor Tubin says, we must fight. Valley City is deeper than Cloud City, says Mayor of Dome City. Are you jealous of our depth? Says the mayor of Bridge City. The Bridge Community says their beam will destroy only your city. The mayor of Dome City says their beam will destroy any city. You're sour about the location of our city, said the mayor of Valley City. Bridge City Mayor Toppin orders via intercom, fire at will. Bridge City Mayor and Valley City Mayor shoot the cannons at the sky and through planes. The airplanes burst and blow up like fireworks. Dome City Mayor speaks to the massive city citizens. We are under attack. Please find your way to an escape pod. We know there will be death charges. The people run through the streets of Atlantis to their swim cars or school buses. The mayor talks, be calm. We have time to escape. An alarm on the mayor's desk blinks, indicating their cannon was destroyed by a laser plane. Mayors of Bridge City, mayors of Valley City say, not me, the beam didn't hit our city. Planes fill the sky and Bridge City cannon shoots missiles at planes. Planes blow up. While discs and saucer ships float, then fly from the ocean from Dome City, while Bridge City says, fire! And then the beam plane burns the edges of the bridge and the town falls. The mayor of Dome City watches the last of the escape pods as the laser pierces the dome and water floods. That was terrible. That was terrible. That's all on me, though. Write a terrible story. I think the mechanics of the game, I like the graphics. I do. For Atari 2600, I just wrote a terrible story. I'm not the one for the story of this game, I believe. And given that it's now, well, let's just say time to move on. I've read the story aloud. And I readily admit it's, well, trash. That story will not end up in a book. I can already tell. Not all stories will, and that's okay. Am I glad I did this today? There's a part of me that will be a little bit later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But right now, I'm glad to stop this game for today and move on with other things. A little bit more real, and allow me to put my head on this table, close my eyes, gather my focus, and lose my mind for just a few minutes.